I'm from the planet Gallifrey in the constellation of Castabras. I am the oncoming storm.
Okay, welcome back to my World of Tanks replays. What I'm doing today is putting a bunch of videos together that I've done since the release of the new patch. I'm showing some of the new awards. In the last video I did, the whole split screen thing, I showed the Armoured Fist, the new award that's available. With this, I'm doing a whole bunch of games where I got a new award called a High Caliber, which I will be talking about in the results pages of the games that I'm doing now. But before I go much further, with that, back to this game. As you can see, we're on Sand River, but it's not an assault game. It's an encounter match, which on Sand River I much prefer. It's a much better way of playing this game, and I love the battle that you can have on top of this little mountain here. It's in the complete opposite direction of the flag, which is the point of this game. But you can have some really good fights up here, as hopefully I am about to demonstrate. So here I am in my T-150, Russian Tier 6 Heavy. I love the Russian tanks, I love the Russian heavies. The KV-1S is a brilliant machine, and this is a lot like it. As you can see there, I left that tank on 1 health. I did 332 damage with 1 round. If I'd been in my KV-1S, that would have killed him outright, because that does more damage, but it takes a heck of a lot longer to reload as well. So this is like a slightly less powerful KV-1S. And I take some damage there, and I rush my shot at that Jagdpanzer, and miss him. But he's just rushed a shot at me and done exactly the same thing. I bounced off him, he just completely missed me and put it into the earth in front of me. But look at that, nice VK there. Leaving himself open for a shot for me. Now I want to get out of the way of anything this Jagdpanzer might do to me. Oh, he's shown himself to me, and I bounce off him again. Now I don't show him anything nice to shoot at. Failed to get around into him, and he's out of the way, so I have another shot at that VK. Now I want to get out of the way of this Jagdpanzer, which is good because now that means our KV-2 with his massive derp gun can have him. And I could have rushed a shot at that VK, but it didn't happen. Either way, I've got a lovely shot at the side of this aerial. Leave him on low health, and our SU-100Y gets the kill, which I like because I got to do maximum damage with my gun. It would have been nice to have the kill, but it meant that I got to do maximum damage with the gun instead. And that's a hit into the side of me. That's a 200 hit into the side of me. Don't know what hit me, but I'm being shot at from all over the place. Luckily, most of them are bouncing, as you can see. But I'm now on under half health. Oh, that VK that I had earlier. I don't want to rush this shot and bounce one off him like that, because that would be rubbish. But he's not moving, so as I said, I prefer he had a little bit more health left, because that was really a waste of a shot. But at least it's more damage, it all adds up to XP in the end, and I did get the kill. Anyway, if you look at the cap circle here, there's 2 of our guys are capping. However, one of them's about to leave the cap circle now, because he's just noticed that there's only 2 of them left. You'll see that I fired at that Stug there and managed to miss. He's disappeared off my map, but a blind shot, and there's kill number 2 for me. One-shotted Stug. And now there's still 2 of them in the cap circle, but as I said, we've got 1 artillery left, and one of our tanks is going to be smart, and he's just left the cap circle. But unfortunately, we've got a dickhead of a T1 heavy, and if you'll watch chat, here it is. Just look at what he says. Doesn't matter. Any second now. Same amount of points. He's been reading the things that say it doesn't matter. You get the same amount of points for a win by cap as you do for a win by killing all. There's no extra points for it. No, there's no extra points for winning by that, but you still get extra points, extra experience for doing the damage to kill. There are minimal experience points that you earn for winning by cap, but for winning, but you get your experience for doing damage to the opponent. So he'll get 1 or 2 extra XP points for his cap, whereas say one of us were to just spot the artillery in the bottom of a trench here, we'll get much more experience for that. That's why he's a dickhead. He doesn't understand. But as it happens, I spotted the AMX-13F3. He has a quick pop at our KV2, and I have to put another round into him to finish him off. But yeah, pretty good game. I didn't like our T1 heavy, but in the end, pretty good game. And so on to the results. As you can see, 2 awards here. One of them doesn't really count because I've already got that award. Ever since the release of the latest patch, however well you did has come up as the award on the top. You know, I've got several ace tankers in my time. This one is the first class one. But I mean, I'm pretty sure I've got an ace tanker with my T150, so this always makes me question, have I got this award? I think by putting it on there to show how well you would have done, they're actually lessening the effect of the award when you win something. Because when you only have the option to get it once, it's a big thing. But when it's there on it's just something I ignore now. And it's a real shame that they've done that. But there it is, Mastery Badge First Class. As I said, I'm pretty sure I've got the ace tanker with this, and so that means nothing. All it's doing is lessening the effect. But this is why I'm showing this video. The high caliber caused the highest damage per battle. Caused damage must be at least 20% of the total HP of enemy vehicles. Now I'm not sure if that's their full HP or I'm not 100% sure of that. That must be it because but I mean, is it the amount of damage done to them? You need to have got 20% of that because obviously you can win without killing all the enemy. So would that do it? Is it the damage caused, or is it the total damage caused, or this is something I'm not clear on. It's one of the new ones, and I don't think it's very clear there. Anyway, on to the team score. Obviously, I've got the highest XP there, although it's not the amount of XP you get, it's the amount of damage you do that goes to this one, as you'll see in one of the upcoming videos. But yeah, I did way by far the most damage and the most XP there. Looking at the detailed report, I fired 12 shots, 11 of them hit, and 10 of them penned. So there was that shot that bounced off the front of the Jagdpanzer. That's going to be the one that bounced. There's that shot where I fired at the Stug and completely missed it. That will be the one that missed. Otherwise, everything did well with that. Did a fair amount of damage, nearly 2,000, not quite. Was hit 10 times, was penned 3 times. Took potential damage of about the amount of damage I caused, so well done me. Apparently I spotted one of the vehicles. Damage 6, killed 3, which kind of makes me wish I hadn't killed the 3 that I killed, because there would have been a Confederate. And so on to the next video. Okay, and so on to the second game I wanted to show you. What we have here is one of the new old maps. It's exactly the same as the map used to be, only there's snow all around. And I like it because I like this map to begin with, but it's not changed at all. It's exactly the same. It's just the snow. I mean, you got the old version left. One thing I had never noticed until now is that while all my German tank destroyers can look over that gap and shoot at things, my Russian ones are too low to the ground, and so that was a bit of a cock up by me. So here I am in my SU-100, another tier 6 match, and I'm having to stick myself out a little bit in order to watch this area. My binos have engaged. Managed to bounce one shot off the KV-1. Now get out of the way for any return fire that might be coming my way. But I'm reloaded now, and I want to see what I can see. My binos have engaged again, and I can see him. Aim, aim, aim. It drops short. Never mind, I'm nearly reloaded. Drops short again. So I aim a bit higher. Doesn't drop short on that one and hits exactly where I was aiming at, and so hits his turret. And at last I've managed to pen that KV-1. It took its bloody time though. And so not the greatest start in the world for me. Now keep an eye on the mini-map here, because if you look there, right alongside me, good shot into that KV-1, but right alongside me a medium tank has appeared and is attacking our TD there. And while he's engaging with him, I'm quite happy to leave him, but he's just taken him out, meaning I've now got a tank that's able to attack my my side. As it happens, he's decided he's going around the back, but I decide to follow him, and this is a bit of a mistake because he pings me up. I don't want to be in a direct line with him, but I was hit by the M6, use my repair kit, M6 hits me again, and tracks me again. Now I've taken no damage from them, but in that time their medium has been taken out and I've got nothing to show for it. So had to use my repair kit, only to be tracked again. Carry on forward, get out of their range, use this building as cover, and now go back into the fight, see what I can do. And there's that M6 that was doing me all that damage. And now there's one round into him. Reload, reload, reload. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Boom. Shot 2 into him. He's nearly out of my range though. And then he stops. God bless him. That one hurt me. And he's hit me again. But he won't reload now before I do. So make it count like that. And that was a worthwhile exchange. But I'm now being targeted again, and in this case by their arty. So I need to get out of the way, because I'm an open shot for arty there. Now I'm thinking about that Churchill, but I decide against it. Because a much better target appears. I fired that one early and got lucky in that it went straight. and I've left him feeling sorry for himself. But I still need to be careful. I'm quite an easy kill here. And oh, hello. That was nice and easy. Kill number 2. And there's that arty that hit me earlier. I think some revenge is called for here. He's past there before I can do anything about it. Try and shoot at where he's going to be, but it doesn't work. Reload, aim underneath the train, and boom, there's kill number 3. And they've got 4 left. So 2 of us are available here for a top gun. Both me and that Churchill could get a top gun. And that Churchill's after their other artillery. And he's got it. That's kill number 4 for him. Now I want a shot at the birch gun. I muffed it. Leave it for the Churchill. There's now no chance for a top gun for me. There's still a chance for him. I'll go after their Hellcat. He's got 5 kills now. I'll go after it. But if it looks like the Churchill can have the kill, I'm going to let him have it. I'll do damage on him. Track him. Now my gun will leave him on low health here. And now just leave him for... Unfortunately, the Nashorn decides he wants the kill. And robs our Churchill of his top gun. Fair enough, it happens. I would have liked to have left it for him, but you know, the choice was taken out of my hands. So, on to the results. And once again, we see that stupid number 1 in the top corner. Mastery badge. Again, pretty sure I already had... I can't remember if I've got Ace Tanker with this one, but I definitely got first class already, so didn't really need to see that again. Master Gunner, well, yeah, that one doesn't really mean much either. And here we are, the high caliber once again. I mentioned that in the last results page. So on to the team score there. This game I wanted to show you especially because there you go. I didn't get the most amount of XP in this game. The Churchill 3 got higher XP than me. I did a lot of my shooting with other people spotting for me. So my XP is actually lower, but the amount of damage I did was by far the highest. And so even though I'm not in first position, I'm still the one that got the high caliber. Showing you that it is about raw damage, not XP, when it comes to this award. Detailed report. Fired 18 shots, 14 of them hit, 12 of the 14 penned. Not bad odds, really. 3/4 of all my shots penned. Brilliant. Can't ask for more than that, really. Actually, it's not 3/4, it's 2/3. 2/3 of all my shots penned. Brilliant. Did a huge amount of damage, nearly 3,000. Was hit 7 times. Lucky not to die, really, because 5 of those penned me. Potential damage received, just over 1,000. Spotted 5 enemies, damaged 5 enemies, killed 3 of them. And got a small 53 spotting damage. At the end of that, walked away with just over 40,000, just shy of 41,000 credits. So a good game.
Let's go.
Right, this is the last high caliber game I'm going to show you, and this one's a bit of a weird one because here I am in my 82. Surprise, surprise! I've got a game to show you my AT2. This one goes a bit wrong because of one of our tanks. There's a little bit of a cock up at the beginning, little bit of a collision, and I end up getting trolled by one of our team for quite a while. You'll see it coming up any second now. Of course, you know the AT2 is not the most manoeuvrable tank, and it's not the fastest tank by any means. But you'll see what happens here. Everybody pulls out, and that Panzer III has just rammed the Panzer III-4, meaning he had to stop in front of me. Then he's pulled out in front of me, and I've tried to manoeuvre around him, and I can't. He gets pushed in front of me again, and is being rammed by me in the Hetzer. He's driven incredibly badly, but we pull away, and I try to go round him. But now he's decided he's not letting me go anywhere. He is going to literally sit in front of me now and literally slow my game. This is not the fastest tank in the world, but you'll see I'm reduced to basically 3 kilometers an hour. And so while I could be in the game helping my team out here, I'm stopped because I'm being trolled. And I've been known to name and shame in the past, but I'm not going to start saying this person's name. But either way, if you look there, we're doing alright, we're winning 6-4, but how much better would it be if I could get into the game and actually do something here? Essentially, 2 of our tanks have been taken out of the game. So I'm trying to go around him now, and you'll see he went the wrong way to stop me there, and I managed to get in front of him. But unfortunately, he's in a far more manoeuvrable tank than me, and he'll go out of his way to stop me again. So I reverse up a bit and try and go the other way, and once again he's in front of me. Every time I try and do the right thing, he stops me. And pretty soon he's going to try and start antagonising me another way. He's going to get me to start trying to shoot at him. I am keeping my cool. I am determined not to blow this dickhead out the water. He's going to start shooting just off to the side of me to try and get me to shoot back at him. But I know that if I shoot back at him, he'll get some of my XP. And I'm determined not to let this little twat... There he goes, he started shooting. I'm determined not to let this little twat get any of my XP. So I'm not going to do anything. Unfortunately, it means the rest of my team get to suffer because I'm not able to help them in this. But I will be damned. There he goes shooting again. I'll be damned if this little twat, this little fucktard, gets any of my XP. So I just keep going at 3 kilometers an hour, pushing this bloke along. And just seeing what I can see, I've just realised I can't see past this tank. What I'm going to end up doing is pushing them out in front of the enemy. If you look on the mini-map, there were several tanks just behind me, but some of my team managed to take them out, and we're now losing 10-9. Some of my team managed to take them out, but they lost their lives in the effort of that. And now if you look on the mini-map, their T-34 is right behind me. But I'm not paying attention to the mini-map because I'm pushing this little dickhead along. But now that hit has just alerted me to their T-34. He's done a lot of damage to our team. But there we go, there's hit number 1 on him, hit number 2 on him. Watch everybody else bouncing off him. Hit number 3 on him. I missed with hit number 4, but I carry on and I'm in chase mode. And I don't know why I didn't think of just doing this, turning round and going the other way. Stop the little troll dickhead following me.
Enemy armor is damaged.
But finally, I'm starting to have some sort of impact on this game. 5 minutes into it, and here he is. I'm thinking, shit, this little cockend's going to do exactly the same again here. But as it happens, he decides he wants to hide behind my armour. Don't quite get to the T-34 in time. I'm not going to catch him to do anything else. He's just too fast for me. He's long gone. And there is no chance of me catching him now. But either way, we are losing 11-10 at the moment. There he is, right on the other side of the buildings. And he's been killed by our KV-1. Our KV-1 that's on 4 kills at the moment. There's a possible top gun for him here. There's only 3 of us left now. There's four enemy. He only needs to kill 2 of them to get himself that top gun. And you know what? Again, if he has the option of having it, I will let him take one of my kills to get a top gun, because he's had a hell of a match. It's not his fault I haven't been able to get into this game. That honour can be claimed by only one of our team players, who's now thankfully dead. But he's had a good game, and if I can help him in any way, I will. Now I've got the base cap coming on, but that's not what I want to be doing. Bounce off the T1 heavy. Bounce off him again.
We didn't even scratch them. Penetration.
Finally started putting some rounds into him.
We didn't even scratch them.
I'm being hit in the side
Lost your track.
by
We didn't
Artie.
even scratch them. We didn't penetrate their armor.
I've elected to stay still
Scratch them.
because
We didn't penetrate their armor.
basically I have shots at this T1 heavy.
We didn't penetrate their armor. The main gun is damaged. We can't find
I've just used my repair kit on my gun to make sure I'm shooting straight.
enemy armor is hit.
KV-1 can have him now.
We didn't even scratch them.
I'll keep firing.
Penetrate their armor. Ricochet. Enemy armor
Right, he's on low health. I'll keep firing. But if that KV-1 has him, like there, all good to him, because that's kill number 5. He just needs one more and he's got a top gun, and good luck to him. However, that could happen. Their M37, their Tier 4 RT has just killed him. And I'm so sorry for him on that, because he had a blinder of a game. Who knows, maybe I could have helped him out and left him with enough health to maybe continue into the game. But what can I say? Our little cock end of a troll stopped me doing that. And now, my driver is dead. And I'm coming up against a full health KV-1. I have no intention whatsoever of healing my driver just to get killed by a KV-1. So I'm going to take this KV-1. I know where to shoot a KV-1. And there's good odds that the KV-1 driver doesn't know where to shoot me. But I'm not prepared to just heal myself to be killed off. We got our DW2 as well with me. Hopefully he can help me. But oh. Right, see if I can hit that little bit of his track and track him.
We didn't even scratch them.
Right, stop aiming for the tracks. Oh god, we've lost our DW2. Their little Tier 4 RT's having a good game. Right, he's just bounced a shot off me, and I've put one into him. That front strip on the KV-1 is a perfect place to arm. To arm, to aim. Now I'm perfectly still. Apologies for the interruption here. I forgot that Bandicam only has 10 minutes when it's free. So anyway, back to the KV-1. I'm aiming at the strip on the front of him. I don't know if it's because he's moving backwards and forwards to try and make me shooting him more difficult, or if he just doesn't know where to aim on a 82. But I went up against him with half health, and the only damage I've taken has been from their artillery. And I've managed to take him from full health to kill him, and he did no damage to me whatsoever. The only damage I took was from their artillery. Now's the time to heal my driver, because there is 4 minutes left of this game, and they only have 2 artillery left. They've got nothing left to spot me with. This game can still be won if I put my foot down by me capping. But I need to get back to that cap circle, because if I go hunting them, they can hide and they can possibly kill me as I come to get them. But the only chance they have if I get into that cap circle quickly is for one of them to come looking for me and spot me for the other one. So with 3 minutes and 24 seconds left, I start the cap. Now I know on encounter the cap goes up much slower. I don't know if that's enough time to cap. I don't have XVM, so I don't know, but I'm hoping it is, and hopefully they don't have XVM and they don't know, or if they do have XVM, it's showing them that I've got enough time to cap. You'll see they're randomly shooting at the cap circle. You'll also see that I'm not staying still. There's fuck all way I'm going to make this job easy for them. And so there we are. The M37 is now attempting to spot me for the grill. That's a good tactic. So now I definitely don't want to be staying still, because the fact is, if they hit me now and make me reset the cap, then their job's done. I don't have time to A, recap, or B, go hunting for them. So I have to be careful there, but look what I can see. He disappeared. Now I'm taking a risk by staying still.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
But 4 blind shots, and some of them must have hit, and oh, their grills come after me now. He's having second thoughts and is running away, but he's left that too late. So
Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is hit.
one more shot. Thank you, good night, this game is ours. And all that from a game where I spent the first 10 minutes, more or less, being trolled by a dickhead on my own team. And so on to the final battle results page. There we go, it was a victory for our team, just. You can see I did, despite the amount of crap I took at the beginning of the game there, I did a lot of damage to a lot of tanks. 9 shots into that KV-1, 6 into the T1 heavy, and 4 into the grill, 4 into the T34, and 3 into the M37. First class, we already know about that. And the high caliber, as explained before. Also got myself a steel wall. Not really surprising, considering I was the only tank left alive at the end of the match, and I must have been hit by God knows how many shots. Moving on to the team score, you'll see there a good amount of damage. Because it's a tier 5 match, there's less health available, so less damage needed to be done to get that high caliber. You can see I did way more damage and got way more XP than anything else. Their T1 heavy did alright. Don't know how it would have gone if I'd been into the match a bit earlier, but And if you look right there down at the bottom, they're Panzer III in last place with no damage and literally the minimum amount of XP that was available. Part of me kind of wishes we didn't win, just to stop that bloke getting as much XP as he did. But you know, I'm not prepared to sabotage myself that much. Anyway, onto the detailed report. 59 shots. I fired 59 shots, 49 of which, just under 50, actually hit the target. Of those, only 26, so just over half of the 50, or 49 as it were, actually penned. But I mean, it still allowed me to do 1,749 damage. I was hit exactly 11 times, just enough to get myself that steel wall. Penned by 3 of them, so 8 non-penetratory shots. Although I did receive splash damage from 3 of them. Potential damage received 10 shy of 2,000. So once again, the 82 armour showing what the fuck it's made of. It's absolutely immense. And apparently 2 of the enemy were spotted by me. I damaged 5 vehicles and killed 3 of them. And managed to get myself 55 base capture points. Didn't really want to win by cap, but they were required to draw out the enemy artillery. When all was said and done, walked away with 31,000 credits and a very enjoyable game, despite that little twat trolling me. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this game. I'm sorry about the odd interruption in the middle of the game, but as I said, I'm using the free version of Bandicam, and that means I can only record for 10 minutes at a time. And normally, I'm recording for much less than 10 minutes, and I'll just clump some videos together so it seems like it's more than 10 minutes worth of footage. But thanks to that little twat, that was well over 10 minutes worth of footage, that last game. Anyway, getting sidetracked. Really hope you enjoyed the game, and I will catch you next time. Bye.